All right, I've talked theory, I've crunched numbers, and I've probably convinced you that Amazon's healthcare services are either the best thing since sliced bread or some kind of elaborate prank. Now, it's time to stop thinking and start doing because healthcare isn't a spectator sport. I'm going to give you a 30-day roadmap that will take you from I had no idea Amazon did healthcare to I can't believe I ever lived without this. We're breaking this down week by week because, let's be honest, trying to change your entire healthcare situation overnight is a recipe for overwhelm and giving up. Week 1, foundation building. Get your digital house in order. Day 1 is decision day. Sit down with a calculator, a cup of coffee, and whatever you use to track your current healthcare spending. Add up what you spent on healthcare in the last 3 months. Copays, urgent care visits, prescription costs, time off of work for appointments. Don't forget the hidden costs like gas, parking, and that overpriced sandwich you bought while waiting for your prescription. Now compare that to what Amazon services would have cost. If you're spending more than $24 a month on routine healthcare, one medical membership makes sense. If you're spending more than $5 a month on generic medications, RxPass is a no-brainer. If you use urgent care more than twice a year, pay-per-visit services will save you money. Day 2 is Amazon Prime Day. If you don't already have Amazon Prime, sign up at Amazon.com. I know it's another subscription, but remember, you need Prime to get the discounted One Medical pricing and to access RxPass. Plus, you'll probably save the membership cost just on the free shipping for the random stuff that you order at 2 a.m. If you already have Prime, great. Skip ahead to the good stuff. Day 3 is Healthcare Service Selection Day. Based on your calculations from day 1, decide which Amazon services you want to start with. Going all in with One Medical membership, Amazon Pharmacy, and RxPass? Perfect. Want to start slow with just pay-per-visit services? Also perfect. There's no wrong way to do it except not doing it at all. Days 4 and 5 are for account setup. Go to health.amazon.com and start creating your healthcare profiles. If you're going with One Medical membership, sign up there first. The process will guide you through downloading the mobile app and setting up your health profile. For Amazon Pharmacy, go to pharmacy.amazon.com and create your pharmacy profile. You can do this even if you're not ready to transfer prescriptions yet. It's good to have everything set up and ready to go. Days 6 and 7 are for app exploration and family setup. Download the One Medical app if you haven't already and spend some time clicking around. Get familiar with how to request virtual visits, send messages to providers, and navigate the interface. If you're adding family members, get their basic information ready and add them to your accounts. Week 2, the Great Prescription Migration. Week 2 is when things get real. This is prescription transfer week, and I won't lie to you, this part can be a little tedious, but it's also where you'll start seeing real savings, so power through it. Day 8 and 9 are for prescription inventory. Make a list of all your current medications, including the pharmacy where you fill them, the dosages, and how often you refill them. If you're considering RxPass, check which of your medications are covered by going to pharmacy.amazon.com/RxPass and reviewing the medication list. Day 10 is Insurance Setup Day. Add your insurance information to your Amazon Pharmacy profile. Even if you're planning to use RxPass or pay cash for some medications, having your insurance on file gives you options and lets you compare prices. Days 11 and 12 are for the actual prescription transfers. This is easier than it sounds, but it does require some patience. For each prescription you want to transfer, you can either ask Amazon to request the transfer from your current pharmacy, or you can ask your current pharmacy to transfer them to Amazon. Amazon's transfer process is pretty smooth. They handle most of the communication with your old pharmacy. You just need to provide your current pharmacy's information and tell them which prescriptions to transfer. Days 13 and 14 are for RxPass evaluation and setup. If you have medications that are covered by RxPass and you're spending more than $5 a month on them, sign up for RxPass. The enrollment is simple and Amazon will automatically apply Rx pricing to eligible medications. Week 3, test drive your new healthcare. Week 3 is when you take your new healthcare setup for a spin. This is the fun part where you actually use the services and see how they work in real life. Day 15 is your first virtual visit day. Even if you don't have any urgent health issues, book a Meet Your Provider virtual visit through One Medical. This is usually called a wellness visit or introduction visit. Use this time to introduce yourself, discuss your health history, and get comfortable with the virtual visit process. If you're using pay-per-visit services instead of a membership, wait until you actually need care for something, but do familiarize yourself with the process so you're ready when you need it. Days 16 through 17 are for testing the messaging features. Send a non-urgent message to your One Medical provider through the app. Ask about general health questions, medication side effects, or anything you've been wondering about. Get used to how the messaging system works and how quickly providers respond. Day 18 is Medication Management Setup Day. If you transferred prescriptions to Amazon Pharmacy, set up automatic refills for maintenance medications. Review your delivery preferences and make sure you're happy with the timing. There's nothing worse than running out of blood pressure medication because you forgot to order refills. Days 19 through 21 are for exploring all the features. Spend time in the One Medical app looking at your health records, checking out the Treat Me Now feature, and understanding how to book different types of appointments. In Amazon Pharmacy, explore the price comparison tools and savings options. Week 4, Optimization and Integration. Week 4 is about fine-tuning your setup and making sure everything works smoothly in your actual life. Day 22 is Cost Analysis Day. Review what you've spent so far compared to what you would have spent using your old healthcare approach. Calculate your monthly savings and project your annual savings. This is important for staying motivated, making sure that you're actually saving money. Days 23 and 24 are for Service Optimization. Cancel any healthcare services you no longer need. If you are paying for a telehealth app, direct primary care membership, or prescription discount program that Amazon services have replaced, cancel those. Every dollar you're not spending elsewhere is money in your pocket. Day 25 is Emergency Planning Day. Make sure you understand what Amazon services do and don't cover. Update your emergency contacts and make sure you have a plan for urgent care and emergency room visits when needed. Amazon services are great for routine care, but you still need to plan for serious medical emergencies. Days 26 and 27 are for family coordination. If you have family members using these services, make sure everyone knows how to use the apps, understands the process for getting care, and has access to the account information they need. This is especially important for elderly relatives or children who might need care when you're not available. Days 28 and 30 are for establishing your new routine. Set up calendar reminders for refilling prescriptions, schedule any follow-up virtual visits you need, and create a system for managing your healthcare that actually works with your life. Your Quick Start Checklist. Here's a condensed version you can print out and check off as you go. Calculate current healthcare costs versus Amazon services costs. Sign up for Amazon Prime if needed. Choose which Amazon healthcare services to start with. Set up One Medical membership or pay-per-visit account. Create Amazon Pharmacy profile. Download and explore mobile apps. Add family members to accounts. Make list of current medications and pharmacy information. Add insurance information to Amazon Pharmacy. Transfer prescriptions to Amazon Pharmacy. Evaluate and sign up for RxPass if applicable. Book first virtual visit or test messaging features. Set up automatic refills for maintenance medications. Test all features and get comfortable with the apps. Calculate actual savings and cancel redundant services. Create emergency healthcare plan. Establish ongoing healthcare routine. Troubleshooting common first month issues. Let's be realistic, not everything will go perfectly smoothly. Here are some of the most common hiccups people run into and how to handle them. Prescription transfer delays are probably the most frustrating issue. Sometimes your old pharmacy takes forever to release your prescriptions, or there are miscommunications about dosages or refill dates. If a transfer is taking more than a few days, call Amazon Pharmacy customer service. They can often speed up things by calling your old pharmacy directly. Insurance verification problems happen when Amazon can't immediately verify your coverage or when your insurance information doesn't match what's in their system exactly. Double check that you've entered your insurance information correctly, including member ID numbers and group numbers. If problems persist, call your insurance company to make sure Amazon Pharmacy is in your network. App navigation confusion is totally normal. These apps have lots of features and it takes time to learn where everything is. Don't try to learn everything at once. Focus on the features you need most and gradually explore the other options. Sticker shock might hit when you see how much money you've been wasting on healthcare. This is actually a good problem to have, but it can be emotionally weird to realize you've been overpaying for years. Channel that energy into optimizing your new setup and maybe treating yourself to something nice with the money you're saving. Setting realistic expectations. Here's what you should expect by the end of your first month. You should be comfortable using Amazon's healthcare services for routine issues. Your prescription should be transferring smoothly to Amazon Pharmacy, and you should have a clear picture of how much money you're saving. You probably won't have tested every feature or optimized every aspect of your healthcare yet. That's fine, and this is a process, not a destination. Your goal is to establish a foundation that works and then improve it over time. You might discover that some aspects of Amazon services work better for you than others. Maybe you love the virtual care, but you prefer your old pharmacy for some medications. That's okay. Use whatever works and adjust what doesn't. Looking beyond the first 30 days. Once you're through your first month, the real benefits start compounding. You'll get more comfortable with virtual care, which means you'll use it more often instead of defaulting to expensive urgent care visits. You'll get better at managing your medications proactively instead of reactively, and you'll start to see Amazon's healthcare services as a normal part of your routine rather than something new and different. The key is to stay engaged with your healthcare instead of just setting it and forgetting it. Review your costs periodically, explore new features as Amazon adds them, and don't be afraid to adjust your approach as your health needs change. Most importantly, remember, this isn't just about saving money, it's about having better access to healthcare. The convenience, transparency, and simplicity of Amazon services often lead people to be more proactive about their health, which has benefits that go way beyond what you can measure in dollars. So, you've got this. In 30 days, you're going to wonder why you waited so long to make this change. So, let's get started.